Welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. We are three runners talking to our friends, sharing stories about running, training, life, and asking the essential question, where's the finish? WTF.
Everyone, welcome back to the Where's the Finish podcast. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Shae.
And with us, we have our fantastic guests, Jessee and Josh Mikell. Welcome to the podcast, y'all.
Huh?
Hey.
Thank you.
Nice to be here.
Man, Jessee, you have so much to talk about tonight. We probably podcasted a whole episode before you even got into the microphone, all the good stuff we was talking about.
And I kept saying, save it for the pod. You guys stop talking right now. Like this after action report was happening. I'm like, no, this is supposed to be pod action report.
So, you've I don't know, your running journey, especially this last year or something, something broke in your mind and the dam was just flowing and you were just running with it.
Literally.
I mean, I was fine until I started listening to this podcast. And then all of a sudden, that one marathon once a year and a couple 5Ks wasn't enough. So.
Oh, wow. So you both have your own running story. And I know that you guys, we want to hear both of your story. But one of the reasons we really wanted to have you on today is to talk about your most recent race. You, this weekend, became a Florida ultra runner. Whoop.
Let's go.
And I did by accident. It was not the original plan.
I accidentally ran for 30 plus miles.
33 miles.
How do you accidentally run 30 plus miles?
Well, I was originally signed up for the 6 hour. I was just going to do the 6 hour. I talked to my coach. He was like, yeah, great. 6 hours before TikTok will be fine. And then I was on the treadmill and watching Moana because it's just easier.
Yeah.
And
that's my go-to as well.
It's like when you're running, like Disney movies are like more entertaining. And I was
Okay, why?
because there's like songs.
She knows all the songs.
I do.
Yeah,
Do you sing when you run?
I do because Brian said that would be
Conversational,
more helpful. Yeah.
right?
So I can't have a conversation on the treadmill. So I just kind of sing along with the songs. And we got to like that, how far I'll go. And I was like, maybe I should just try my 50K now.
So then you're sure you can do it?
Yeah, I was like,
You
if I
have to
can't do
again.
it, like, who cares? I can try again in 3 weeks. And I messaged the race director, and I was like, hey, I think I want to drop up to the
let's go.
And with his next response, literally like 2 seconds later, was like, all right, I'm moving you right now. And I was like, whoa.
How many days before the race did you decide to drop up?
It was like a week and a half.
Yeah, not 2 full weeks.
And we talked about the 6 hour because I always talk to him about what the plan is, and he's been included in everything. He was not included in this. He had to come home from work.
He found out.
Yeah, I was like, so babe, I was like, don't be mad, but we're not doing 6. Like, I think I want to do the 12, and he was like, let's do it.
So wait.
Let's go.
Okay, so let's rewind.
Yeah, we got so much
my God.
to talk about before we even get to that part. But you are on the Brian Payne train, like these other two folks.
Brian
Yes.
Payne
I
train.
am. Yep.
Wow. So what was his response when you told him, or did you tell him?
Well, I wanted to do this. Ask for forgiveness.
Wait a minute. You've been copying from Shae.
I told you. I was a one marathon runner prior to this podcast, so I get all my tips and tricks from you guys.
Oh, no.
But
Cautionary tale, cautionary tale.
but
Our words are not advice.
Thursday afternoon, I decided like I want to tell him because when I did Sombrero the last 6 hours, he texted me at 1 and he was like, tell me everything. And I was like, he's going to text me at 1 and I'm not going to be done. And I'm going to still have a long time to go. So I was like, listen, I was like, I don't want you to be upset with me. Like, this is my plan. And like all these other bad ideas, he was like, go for it. Like, I come up with these crazy ideas for him, and he's just like, let's do it.
That is the beauty of having a coach that's just rolling with the crazies. Because
Yeah. So, and I get that from him, from listening to everyone else's experience. My wife has done the same thing with him because she coaches with him also. And yeah, it sounds like he's very supportive of the craziness that ultra runners get into now that you are an ultra runner.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So let's go back because
let's go way back.
There was a lot of steps that took you to get to where you're at, and you just mentioned that you were a marathon runner, but obviously you didn't start a marathon runner either. So tell us a little bit about Jessee and about any fitness background. Was you an athlete in school? I mean, what's the deal there?
I was actually thinking about that earlier. I was involved with the cross country team in high school.
So you dated them or what?
I was. No, it's way worse.
Oh my God! Turned down for what?
Wait, I was the statistician
Oh, I thought you was
for the boys cross country team when I was in high school.
So you were bumping up people's stats.
So
God damn it, Shae.
God
damn it, Joe.
I ran, but I didn't want to run with the school. And I was in ROTC, and the ROTC coach the teacher was the coach of the boys cross country team. And he was like, you know what? Let's get you a letter, because you can get a letter just for being like a statistician. So I ended up, I lettered for writing people's times down. But
that's hard work.
Oh, wait. So I don't even know if they do that anymore. Do they letter anyone anymore? Like that's such an old school thing. Like
I have no idea.
yeah, I don't.
That's still a thing.
It's still a thing.
Yeah,
The
I think
kids
so.
earn a letter for
I think
their.
it's just,
A letter
Jacket.
jacket's
Yeah.
like a letter jacket. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then after that, it was 10 years before I ran again.
Wow, 10 whole years.
And I've been on a 10-year journey to get to this ultra.
Oh wow.
Oh man, so
I
a
have-
10-year journey, and then you're like, fast forward.
It's been hard. I actually last night went through I keep my race bibs.
Oh, me too.
I have I write the name of the race on the back, I write the date, and I write my time. And I went through those with my daughter last night, and it's been 10 years of running to make it to this point.
So how old are your kids?
16, 14, and 12.
Okay,
And
so
I started running like I'm running now when my daughter was, I think, a year.
So it kind of helps now that you can go out and do races, and they're a little more self-sufficient.
Well, they used to come to my races, like my first marathon. Like my daughter, she was 2 or 3, and she wore a shirt that says like, my mommy just crushed 26.2 miles, and she was at the finish line waiting for me.
Nice.
So for those 10 years, I mean, like what was your races like? Were you doing like 5Ks, 10Ks, half marathons? I mean, what was you doing? You said when you were racing then.
I was a ambassador for the Runner's Pace. That was the running store in Ocala, and that's where I kind of got my start. And we were running 5Ks, we were running 10Ks, half marathons. I finally got the courage to do a marathon, which I was only trained up for half marathon, and my IT band went at mile 16.
What marathon was it?
Space Coast.
Space Coast. Oh, okay.
Wow. So how many times have you run Space Coast?
This will be my 5th time on that course.
Wow.
Do you get anything special for doing it lots and lots?
I'm in the
Other
race
than the
series.
series thing.
No, I'm just, and I hate that course. Like, no, nothing against Space Coast. I've just been on it for so long.
Well, I think the first time that I remember meeting you guys in person, we may have bumped into each other before, was at the 2022 Space Coast, and that was my first half marathon, and that was the beginning of this current 4-year series. We all went out to dinner and as a group, and that's the first time I remember meeting you guys.
Yeah, we went to dinner.
Yeah, but I don't know if we'd bumped into each other before then or not. But
I'm sure we have. I actually saw like a picture that we did at the Love of the Horse.
Oh, yeah.
And we were in the same group picture from
In
like
the
years
giant
ago.
the giant picture with like a bajillion people in it.
Yeah, like the cover photo. Like I'm in
Yeah.
there.
oh,
I'm in there.
okay. And then, so what about you, Josh? I mean, what about your background? Was you an athlete in school, or did you do anything?
Yeah, I played football in high school. I mean,
What position were you?
I would have never guessed
defensive end, outside.
because he's a big freaking dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get run over by him.
Yeah. This football, I never really got into running until I came down, moved back to Florida to be with her.
So where was you at?
I moved to Northern Alabama.
Oh, so you're a native Floridian, right?
Yes.
And so you moved out of the state for a while, and you moved back because of Jessee.
Yeah, let's hear that
Yeah,
story.
so
Let's
is this
hear
your
that
love story?
Yeah, that's a long
These
story.
these are good stories. Let's hear this.
No, I just wanted to change, and my mom and my brother lived in Northern Alabama, so they had been trying to get me to be up there for years. So I just moved up there and, was working and doing my thing up there. And I had pretty much cut off everybody off of social media except for some people I knew personally, like my family and people I actually talked to. And then I decided one day, I was like, you know what, I'm going to add some people back and see what's going on down home. And, maybe some people I haven't seen before want to talk to me, didn't know where I went or something, and added it back on there in friend request. And she's one of the ones because we had a lot of mutual friends. I was like, well, she's pretty good looking. I'm sending her friend request.
And then I shot my shot.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I
wait, how long ago was this?
It's
2019.
Yeah.
So this was was it the age of the super poke? You'd go the
No.
poke wars. You guys remember those?
Yeah, the poke. I remember the poke. I had a few pokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we
Let's have a
poking?
poke war.
Yeah,
What
it
are
was
we
like
poking?
that used to be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would just poke
someone.
You could
Yeah.
poke people?
Yeah.
You didn't have to say anything, but if you wanted to get someone's attention that you were thinking about them or talking about them, you would send a poke, and it would give like a little picture of a hand or something. You just poked them.
Hey, Joe, I'm going to send you pictures of pokes later.
I'll poke you, buddy.
Super poke. Okay, sorry.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, but he sent me a friend request, and then I was getting up ridiculously early for work that day, so I decided to send him a
Yeah,
message.
'cause-
I was like, all the guys down here suck, so
And we're, it's Alabama time, so it's an hour
Hour
off of here.
difference,
So,
yeah.
So I was waking up really early to go to work, and I get to work and usually get there a little early, eat my breakfast before I go in. I looked at my phone, and it was a message from her, and I was like, oh God, this could be good or bad.
Sliding into his DMs, as the kids say.
I didn't look at what it said, but there's a 50-50 chance he'd be like, you creep, leave me alone, but
It's okay. It's fine.
I
He
looked
needs
in
something
there,
to hit.
and
He's very animated.
and then I looked at it, and I went inside and started working, clocked in, and I was like, I'm going to message her back, and then
oh, is that what the Stark's for? Oh, it's a stress ball. So you don't.
That way,
there we go.
you can fiddle with something.
Yeah,
Right?
messenger back, and then we have literally messaged every single day,
Oh, wait, then you
all
gotta
day,
say-
ever since then.
I sent him a message, and I was like, do I know you? And he was like, I love this. He was like, I thought I knew all the pretty girls in Williston. And I was like,
Play.
and
Nice. That's so good.
we started talking, and then we became in a long distance relationship.
Okay.
And then his mom actually invited me to go up there. And this is from April. We met him in April. We actually started talking on April 29th, the day we got married. Yeah. And
You didn't talk to him until you got married?
no, I'm just saying, it was our anniversary. And his mom actually invited me to come up on 4th of July. So I was like, I rented a car. I took off work. I
That's
loaded my
cool.
kids
So
in
mom
the
was
car.
pimping out her boy.
Well, I was taking
She's
my
like,
mom
you
out
need
to
to get
dinner
married
one
and get
night,
out of here, son.
And I was taking my mom out to dinner at a steakhouse up there, and we were sitting in the waiting room waiting on to get seated. And she's like, I just invited your girl up for 4th of July week. What do you think about that? And I was like, hey, it's fine with me. I mean, it's okay. I mean, she said, she's coming. I'm like,
Was your mom saying grow up hair and ask her yourself for you?
no.
We had talked about it, but
We had
there was
talked
like
about
a
it. I
whole.
was more planning on, I think, coming down here to visit to see people I hadn't seen.
And plus, I think inviting me to the whole family get together, the aunts were there, the uncles were there, the whole family was there, wasn't necessarily just some guy I met on Facebook being like, why don't you come
Some
up
creep.
to Alabama and hang out with me in the woods?
in the mountains of North Alabama.
Wait a minute. So was that the first person you met? I mean, first time you met person then?
Yeah.
Oh,
His whole
shit.
family.
You met his whole
But-
fucking family in the first go? Fuck.
But we.
That's like a first date at a family reunion. That's not where you should be.
We are from
dating at a family
Florida.
reunion.
People do meet their spouses at family
But I
reunions.
mean, he wasn't just some random guy. I
Yeah,
think we had
yeah.
61 mutual friends on Facebook. So it wasn't like this was just some dude I've never met before. And we actually found out that we grew up a couple
few
miles
miles
from
apart,
each
yeah.
other.
Wow.
So you kind of almost met in the wild.
Except,
we were-
Yeah.
except when he was 15, I was 10.
Oh.
So
Okay, well, that's
we would
not bad.
never have interacted.
No.
Yeah.
Ahead of her in school more than I would never be. And she's not going to be in high school the same.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
But then I was also the youngest person in my graduating class. So I was 5 years ahead of school even.
Yeah.
But
Huh.
just never ran across her. Even she worked at the pharmacy in Williston at Winn-Dixie, and I would go there almost every day for my grandma.
We probably saw
Never
each other.
saw
10
her in the,
times.
and just
Wow.
weird like that. Never.
But then,
Life-
It wasn't right then,
but
right?
then full circle.
Yeah, and I told her, I said, that was not the time for us to meet.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Yeah.
was not the time.
Huh.
You each had to go through stuff first.
Yeah.
You always got to think like if you're not ready mentally, then
Yeah.
It was
never
just
really
a
gonna be
timing
ready.
thing.
Yeah.
Like I got to meet my best friend when like I already have my kids and he's a wonderful stepdad. Like he's the best. Like
keep talking,
I
keep
could-
going. You don't stop there.
I couldn't ask for like a better person for my kids. But, now we don't have to worry about things. Like we don't have to worry about like having kids and like planning our life out. Now it's just like an adventure. Like we just get to have fun. And actually his running story was I told him like, I want to be with someone who will run with me.
Yeah.
So I actually,
So it was pure pressure.
well, before he even moved down, I had already signed him up for a half marathon. And I was like, this is the test.
Up there or
No.
down
No,
here?
I think it was the Hawthorne Trail.
It was the Hawthorne.
Oh, okay.
We were on the
Trail.
Hawthorne, which 0 out of 10.
The cupcake.
Which one?
run.
The cupcake
It
run?
was the cupcake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why was it bad?
Them Hawthorne hills are unforgiving.
Yeah.
There ain't no hills in Hawthorne.
No, the Gainesville
South-
Hawthorne Trail has some pretty
The
significant hills on
Gainesville
it.
side.
The
of
north
it's
side is-
pretty
Yeah,
good.
when you're near Paynes Prairie,
Yes.
coming up from the Balwar Springs going towards Hawthorne, there's some significant hills there.
I have skated that no less than 20 times, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember a single.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
let's go back and run it, and you're gonna remember.
feel differently.
You'll remember it.
About a
There's
mile
some
in, you got like Heartbreak Hill because where the races would start, like the Tom Walker race, like I've done
Yeah.
that. Right about a mile in, there's one. I rode it on a bike, and you have to get off that bike and you have to walk it up because that hill's.
Oh.
You pass that La Chua Trail, and there's a sharp turn, and it's a climb for a while.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's a climb for a while.
I have mentally blocked that part out. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
It's a Heartbreak
It
Hill.
is terrifying
Yeah.
when you're on skates because then you will go 25 miles an hour. I had mentally blocked that entire section out. I know
remember-
exactly what you're talking
I
about.
remember the Tom Walker race, and some friends of ours went and ran the 10K preview and I think the half marathon. I think that was our friend Mary's first half marathon was there.
Yep.
And our friend Bill, who kind of brought a bunch of people into running, was doing a little bit of coaching for some folks, and introduced us to Jeffing. He signed us up.
Gala walking.
Yeah, he got a bunch of us to sign up for the Tom Walker. And I had been on this course. I'm like, there's some real hills, but he was convincing everyone it was just flat.
No.
And I remember the pain, the look in people's faces as they was finishing that race.
Now, I've done a half marathon the south side of Hawthorne, and that was as flat as you can get. But the north side of that Hawthorne, no.
The
I
Hawthorne
will.
side's
I don't think I'll ever again.
So,
Wow.
so
Yeah,
you,
so I'm looking at, I did a run, an old Strava run at Gainesville Hawthorne Trail. It was a 20-mile run, and I got about 1,000 feet of elevation.
yeah,
It's pretty rough.
yeah. And it's most of it's in that one little section. Most of it.
Yeah, and there's like a windy,
Yeah.
like hill you have to
I feel like I need to run this.
it's a good
go.
run. It is a
Please.
good
Please.
run.
Nice trail.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
love some good hill.
Every now and then I go to Gainesville I go to the VA hospital there for my doctor's appointments, and I'll bring my running gear with me and stop by there and run on the way home. So, you were dating this fantastic woman. She wants you to run. Was your half marathon the very first race, or did you do some stuff leading up to that?
And that's the very first time I ever ran.
That's the first time you ran, or did you do any training? You just showed up and did a half marathon?
no train.
Well, I mean, working out like
Wait a minute, did she put on her best yoga pants and like run in front of you? And you just chased her the whole way?
And he placed in his age division.
in second place.
He has actually ran a half marathon. We did
I've done everything up to a half.
What
A
is
5,
that
10,
one?
15 and a half.
Lloyd
I've placed
Clark
every
put it
time.
on. What was it? The 15K.
The Noonan's Trail.
Noonan. Yeah,
Oh,
Lake
Noonan.
Noonan. He did
Lake-
that.
Yeah, Lake Noonan.
He placed there. He's
Oh,
done Love
that's
the
a fun
Horse.
one.
He got
That's
like
a hard
a ribbon. He placed there. He's done a half marathon, a 15K, a 10K, a 5K, and he places in his age division every time. I don't.
And how often are you training? Or are you just doing,
Never.
That's it.
Do you wonder how good you could be if you did train consistently?
I've thought about
You
it.
probably just naturally have a very good cardiovascular system.
It's
you probably
my work.
Yeah, strong
What do you do?
heart, strong legs.
Well, I
It's
work
fine.
I build boats right now, but just my whole life working. I mean, after I graduated high school for 17 years as a land surveyor.
Oh, okay.
So I walked all day long, for 10 hours at least a day, every day outside.
Well, it's kind of like our friend Tyler Smith, who also works outside and does manual labor all day long. And look at the progress that he's made in the last year training.
It still just blows my mind when people who do work outside and do manual labor can then go run after.
Yeah.
Especially in the summertime.
I'm drained,
Brutal.
and I don't want to do it. I remember Lawnmower Mike coming over here from Daytona to do the Cross Florida 200. The guy had not ever trained for anything and never done more than 40 miles backpacking. But he did struggle though. But but he had the mentality. He's like,
learned.
He's like, I mow grass for a living. I'm always out in the heat. I can do this. And I think that generally might be true for people.
The mental part is the toughest part. I mean, my feet usually don't ever hurt because I'm on them all day, but it is hard.
So, besides chasing that split tail, do you got any other goals for running yourself?
No. She talks about doing gate to gate. I might do the 25K. I could do that.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
I mean, you could also do the 50K.
I run without training, but I don't think I can go that far.
I know a good coach. I know a coach.
And he'll go out and do that 25K without any running, any training. Just like with Hot August, he wasn't, and we were on Joe's pace, and he stayed right behind me. Yeah. And
he was a little aggravated at the very end of that race, though.
I kind of ate it pretty hard.
He was safe though. Safe.
He had a good fall, and then we got out to the pavement, and Jessee saw the finish line. I mean, she knows where it's at, and she just took off, and he's like, "Rah!"
And I'm turning around, I'm like, "Come on!" I'm like, "I don't want to leave you behind, but let's go." And he's like, "There's dirt in my eye."
I was in a bad situation.
He was in a bad situation.
Completely covered in sand from head to toe, and then my hands are covered in sand. So
he couldn't even wipe his face.
Sweat on my face. Sand in my eyes.
We forgot her headlamp, which came in handy.
Yes, it did.
What headlamp? Did I loan you a headlamp?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes, and I completely forgot it.
Is it the blue one?
It is.
Okay.
You were looking for that.
I was.
And that's where it is. And
that blue headlamp.
I've got like 4 or 5 of them. I loan them out all the time. I go get the.
I do too. I'm just like, here.
Yeah, I always carry a couple extra in the truck because someone's going to show up to a race with.
Yeah, it's usually me.
Actually, I have loaned Kevin headlamps before.
Like, fuck, I forgot my headlamp.
So you've done a couple of a bunch of half marathons and a few full marathons.
I just did Silver Springs right after your race, and that was my 20th half marathon.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's talk, because I think that when I seen the change in you here recently, where you just was the half marathon queen, suddenly I think a light bulb just kind of went on, and you decided that you want to do something really hard. I remember kind of like that moment when you came to the Two Prairies, which was my race. Seems like there was a change around that time. Tell us about what changed your mind about how you wanted to run.
Well, I was a fast runner. My PR, I have a 25-minute 5K, and I could run half marathons unbroken. I could do them in 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I'm older now, and we all get older and slower, and I'm okay being slow, and I am not impressed by fast runners. I'm not an elite runner. I'm not running world champions. I am so impressed by how far you can go. And I just want to go far. I don't care about going fast. I just want to go far. And I continue to want to show my kids that no matter how old you get, and even though I'm working 60 hours a week, I still make time to train, and I go out and do these races.
Yeah. And so with every one of these, and you've done some training and you've got a lot of running background, but you're making big jumps. Mm-hmm. You're making...
I just this is my biggest jump. I was recently trained up to the 21 miles that I did at Sombrero, and this was 33, so it was a 12-mile jump.
It's not that big of a jump, because usually, if you're training for a 50K, I mean, the most you're going to do in training.
In the ultra world, it's not a big jump.
Well,
for everyone else in the running world, those are giant jumps.
The last time I made a giant jump, I was benched for 3 months and had to get a cortisone injection into my knee because I messed my IT band up. So, and I wasn't.
When was that?
Oh my God!
Her first Space Coast marathon.
My first marathon. 2015. I think it was.
Oh, man.
And my IT band went on like mile 16. And I had to no, it was 19. I think it was 19. And I had to walk back 7 miles and my knee wouldn't extend. And then I attempted to do the Ocala half marathon. And it was like run, stand on a fence board, like stretch your IT band out. And it was painful. It was like my most painful like finisher picture. And then I was benched. And then my mental health just tanked. And I was like, but I couldn't. Like my knee would just not bend. And it took me, I think 10 calls looking for a doctor that would give a 28-year-old or 27 a cortisone injection into her knee. It's not easy.
Yeah.
And I found a doctor in Gainesville whose sons run. And they always do the Marine Corps marathon. And he was like, I'll give you this injection. And I was like, great.
Isn't there kind of like drawbacks to getting those? Because once you kind of get one, it's going to not.
He told me, don't do anything stupid because you don't want another one in 10 years.
Define stupid.
What I'm doing right now.
Well, think
I'm ready.
Think about cortisol is what it does is it reduces the inflammation. And the inflammation is a natural response of your body to pain and injury, you know, and it's telling you you're hurt and it's bringing blood and fluids and stuff to that area to protect it and to help it heal. When you take that cortisol shot, you lose that.
Yeah, it blocks it.
But the injury's still there. So you can make the injury worse. And so they don't expect you to take so many cortisol shots before there's going to be surgery.
I was going to say, you've only got basically a limited amount before you're just like SOL and can't do it anymore.
Yeah, he basically told me, he's like, this is a one and done for at least 10 years. He's like, don't come back in 10 years because no doctor would give me in my, late 20s a cortisone injection in my knee.
Yeah.
But it became like mental health or physical health, and I had to get back out there.
See, I think about, those progressions we talked about, with ultra marathons, for example, but in the lower distance races, you can find a 1 mile race, a 2 mile race, a 5K, a 10K, half marathon. And you can train reasonably between those, add a mile here, a mile there. And the wisdom says, don't increase your mileage by more than 10%.
10% a week, yeah.
And you can do that for those distances. Suddenly you're going to the marathon and you're doubling the distances. There's not usually a lot of races in between.
Yeah, half marathon
and full marathon. There might be some on the trail world. We'll get some oddball distances like, like
a
25K, 30K. But then once you get into that ultra world, there's no progression of 50K, 60K, 70K, 80K. It's 50K, 100K. You're doubling your distance again.
Well,
then
50 mile.
It might be a 50.
You got
a 50 mile in there.
Yeah.
And there's no big difference, progression from 50 mile to 100. You're just doubling things. I think at some point your body does build some resistance, and and it does become obviously mental to complete the distances. But we've seen some people. There was a guy out at the PTC that was having some significant knee issues, and I'm like, he said that the furthest he'd ever ran was a half marathon, I think it was, and he went and did a 46-mile run. Well, he's got youth on his side, that's great, but listen, your joints need to have some time to. That's where we get all that time training to prepare. So, because if not, your knees ain't going to hold your hips.
Yeah, that build-up's important.
I tell you, when I had IT band injury as well, and I was out for 2 months. So same type of situation. I didn't do any injections, but I did a lot of PT, self-prescribed PT, back bridges, and a lot of hip thrusters, things like that. Really.
Joe knows all about those hip thrusters of Kevin's, huh?
I was waiting for it. Like hip thruster.
Well, a lot of your issues with your IT band, and I am not pretending to be anybody who knows anything about anything here, but from some research that I've done online, and do your own research, Dr. Google, a lot of that has to do with like glute activation as well. So like when your glutes
you can get dead butt syndrome.
Yep.
Have you guys heard of dead butt syndrome?
That's a real thing.
I've heard
That's
of it.
a new one.
Yeah.
So you won't get it as an outdoors working type
No.
person.
Yeah.
People that sit on their asses all day and work get it.
Yep.
So like if you are sitting in an office chair all the time, your butt's just resting there. You're not activating the muscles at all. And so you can get dead butt syndrome. So that's one of the reasons I've got my walking desk.
Yep.
I'm getting one of those.
Oh, my walking pad is my favorite, although
This
I didn't get that
weekend,
many
yeah.
steps.
Yeah. Glute activation is really key to IT band. That'll
And
certainly
strength
help you.
training is a thing that I'm going to start.
You
I promise.
keep saying that.
So
I know. I
Putting
just
it on the
told him I'm
calendar?
gonna start doing squats. Let's see if I actually do them.
So prior to the race that I hosted and you came out, did you ever do any trail running?
I did. I did a Masters of All Terrain
Oh,
a million years
one of
ago.
those.
And I looked today, and they just don't exist anymore.
No, I remember seeing them and I was like, oh, this doesn't work this year. I'll do it. And it just disappeared.
And
It,
it
was
had
around like 2 years and that's it.
And
What's
it had
a-
like the coolest medal. Like you would get like half a person.
Well, and they even
if you did
had-
the series, your medals built the runner.
And they even had dog divisions. I remember one of them had a dog division.
So tell us about this race. 'Cause I've never
I've never
heard of
even
it.
heard of it.
it was just a Masters of All Terrain league.
They had like half marathon
Yeah.
out on trails.
Is it a national organization? Was it a local race? What is it?
It's a guy on Facebook, but
Yeah, that sounds good.
But it was like a pretty cool race because you would start out on like road and then you go to like Lime Rock Trail and then you were in Sugar Sand and then you were on just like Pack Trail and then you were on like in the woods like Jurassic Park and then the ending you're like weaving through like palmetto fields, so you were literally on all of the trains in Florida. And I actually I got myself messed up at that race and had to take time off of that, but that was like a mental thing. They said I depleted all my serotonin and dopamine after that race, and I was like a wreck for like
Whoa.
4 days
So
after.
tell us about your mental experience with running, because I know that you have a little anxiety around trail running specifically, right? Like,
Only at night.
I actually will have I have anxiety. Like life happens. Like
Yeah.
I have anxiety. I more or less have a fear of failure.
okay,
Where my anxiety, like I've probably run at this point over 100 races. I've never DNF'd.
wow,
And I'm scared. Like even this weekend, like I was scared. Like, can you do it? Like,
Well, luckily you can never DNF a timed race.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like the new love of my life. Like when it's running, it's like,
Yeah.
so
The Masters of All Terrain, I looked it up. The Master of All Terrain, they stopped doing them. They postponed their race on March 14th, 2020, and they basically
it's one of those
Just
things that
another
just
thing
never
that-
came back.
no, never
something
came
that
back.
COVID probably
Yeah.
taken. Like, I used to love mud runs.
Yeah,
I loved Mud Endeavor. I've done 8 mud runs. I loved mud runs. I loved doing them. Mud Endeavor was my favorite. It was always down in like Brooksville or Dade City. They would do some mud runs at night that were a lot of fun. And that's just something that COVID just.
It's
took
You got to
from
do the
us.
Spartan races. Blech.
I find it really interesting about the the change in running around 2020 and the COVID thing. So for one way, there was a huge running boom. Like a whole lot of people just started running that weren't running before. So it's really interesting that when we see all of these races and race companies and stuff go under at the same time and not come back. I mean, like we've lost several big. There was a half marathon in Ocala, right? That
Well, I think that was kind of going out before then, wasn't it?
Are you talking about like the Ocala Marathon?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish they'd bring that back.
I
And
thought
then-
it was only like they did the marathon once, but they did the half marathon.
I know my friend Juan Guevara has the Tomoka Marathon, which was a Boston qualifier. Some of these races, it just got too expensive to do them. So maybe some of that is cost of living and things that the cost of inflation and things that have went up. But
Okay, you've got thoughts about Tomoka.
Tomoka, oh my God, I signed up for like 3 different times and ate the registrations like 3 times.
What?
Like, they got all my money and I never ran.
You've never run Tomoka and you signed up for it 3 times.
I did. And like timing never worked out. Like they got so much money of my money and I never ran them. I was like, I'm doing Tomoka. And I was like, this is a scary trail. And I was like, nah. Even that's why he just got his longest distance, because I was running with Alicia at the Ultra.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we decided to stay together for her first 6 hours. Like she was doing the 6, I was doing the 12. And then she really wanted to get miles in before the end. But this was a very scary trail.
it's a technical trail. So
And there wasn't a bunch of people.
Where
Like,
was this at? Where was it at?
Middleburg.
So it's in the
Jenny State Forest?
State Forest. At a part of the route, I think, is what
the
Sufferfest went on, which they love that Mount Reagan area.
They do.
There's a lot of elevation in that race. And there's a lot of little intersecting trails. So there's a little, you got to follow the trail markers or you'll end up on the wrong trail. But it's a really nice running area. And Mike Martinez is running some really good stuff up there in the Jacksonville area.
Mike Martinez has become, I want to say, not only like probably one of my favorite race directors, but probably like we're like friends now. Like
Nice.
he came
He's
out,
a really nice guy.
He came out on my 9th loop to kind of break it up, and he came out and did the loop with me.
Nice.
Wow. And he
That was really awesome.
he just had knee replacement surgery.
Yeah,
too.
when we walked, by that point, I was
walking.
I was
Yeah.
getting my 33, but it was going to be slow. But we were, as Brian would say, power hiking. We were
Yeah.
power
You're
hiking.
power
That's-
hiking.
that
Yes,
is what
you
you're doing.
have to power hike. You have to practice
And
your power hike.
Josh walked like a champ. He got his longest distance. He did a 13.75.
Wow.
Which was his longest distance to date, and he was not expecting to run that early. I wanted Alicia to be able to go, not have to stay with me with that final loop because she really wanted to get under that 6-hour mark. So I was like, just go. Like,
Yeah.
I told Josh like the loop before, like lace up, like get ready. But that was a little before he was ready or prepared to come out and do it. So, sorry, but he ended up doing 5 loops with me, and I just wanted her
So
to go.
how far were each of the loops?
They were 2.75.
275. Okay.
But when you don't have like 100, 200 people, and you have a lower amount of people, you don't see anyone.
Well, and then once the 6-hour people drop off,
Yeah.
it's a lot less.
And that would have been a very, very scary trail for me to be on, especially, and my daughter, oh my gosh, she wanted me to tell a story, especially the last 2 loops when I started hallucinating, which I did not know. Oh yeah, the whole ending of my race was very scary.
Were you like hallucinating Moana
No,
running on the treadmill?
I started seeing things like run across the trail. And I was like telling myself, like I'm already 30 miles in at this point. I haven't eten anything. I know.
Oh, wow,
Kevin.
wow.
I know. Oh, yeah.
She
When-
didn't listen.
How often were you eating? What did you eat?
Nothing.
What?
Wait. I probably had
Whoa.
like 4 chunks of pineapple.
What?
Oh.
All day?
Oh my!
Okay, so I am.
What's happening here?
I know. And don't act too shocked, Kevin. But when I told you that I didn't eat anything, you were like, "That's okay." So don't act too shocked now because you knew.
I know.
And I brought everything. I brought the fruit leather that I love from Aldi. I brought the cheese stick, like the little breadsticks with the cheese. I brought Chewy bars. I love my cold Totino's pizza that he cooked at 9:00 the night before. I brought cold pineapple. I was prepared to eat.
Okay, then why didn't this is blowing my entire mind because I cannot fathom.
That I just
Like
ran
I
33
can
miles
barely
on
make it through this
nothing.
podcast without having like a fucking aid station break or something.
So I am hypoglycemic. So when my sugar starts to tank, you end up kind of getting nauseous.
Really nauseous. Yeah.
Like your body's
Yes.
like, come on, like you need to.
You're so
but-
hungry you can't eat.
What I was sustaining myself on is I got Capri Suns and I got high C juice boxes, and of course we had Gatorade. And every loop I made sure to just put that sugar in my body. Like
Okay. So
every
you're
time.
doing liquid calories.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And
And that's
I
something we got to take into our knowledge at TikTok. If we can't force you to eat, we're going to have to get you something with a little more.
Hold you down and pour liquids
calorically
down
dense.
your
and
throat.
I feel like I took in about 2,000 calories the night before.
She ate very well the day before.
Yeah, like SpaghettiOs and garlic bread and as much protein, as much carbs as I could get in because I knew that there was a very good possibility. Like every marathon I've ever ran, I've never eaten anything. I didn't eat anything at the 30K. I just don't want to eat when I'm
So
running.
your hallucinations 100% food related.
And
Yeah.
that's what Brian
That's what they told me at the end,
said.
too.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I have a podcast you should listen to about nutrition.
I know, and I talk to you about this, and I know, and I came fully prepared, but some things just don't go the way that we want them to.
That's
and,
true.
But on that second to last loop, and I probably should have said something to my wonderful husband who was trucking it along with me, but I was looking out to the distance, and I could tell my depth perception was gone. Like things were moving, like things that seemed close, and I knew they weren't. Like, we're moving and they were far away. And then my daughter, Ireland, oh my gosh, she wanted me to specifically tell this story. There was a bush. Oh, yeah. There was a bush in the distance, and I had seen this bush 10 times before this. I had seen this bush. It was like this big bush, and it had like this one dead spot. And I had seen this bush. It was like a mile marker to me. And I looked up, and I swear there was a man standing there in a black hat.
It was Danny DeVito.
And I don't know, I thought it was a hidden photographer that ended up being
That's what I mean.
But,
oh man, all these hidden photographers.
So many photographers.
And I know I should have said something to Josh at that point that
I
something
feel like
wrong.
I need to just go get camouflaged up with a camera and hide in the woods during the
Do
race.
not, Mr. Bears, sleep in the woods. Don't you do that like you did to me in Hot August. We'd be running, and he'd be like, Bear, like to sleep in the woods. And I'm like,
somebody dressed into a skunk ape costume at the skunk ape night run.
Yeah.
that is
In the
why
middle of
I
the
don't
woods.
run skunking.
In the middle of the woods. He was just had a costume out there in the middle of the woods.
It was great.
I will lose my shit. But
It was wild.
But I knew that something was going wrong with me mentally. And the last loop, I probably should have eaten something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like,
Probably before the last loop.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. Like all day.
Like every single
11
hour, at
before
least,
that.
150 to 200 calories.
but I just told him, I was like, run ahead, like go grab that Gatorade. I was like, I can sustain myself on Gatorade because I knew that it was just a blood sugar issue. So I get done and I cross the finish line. I'm like, I'm so done. Like, and I walk over to Lisa, who was standing there.
Yeah.
And she was ready to like give me my first sticker. And like, this is all I wanted was this dang fur sticker. Like,
Yeah.
when I told my mom,
For
like,
non-Florida people, fur is Florida Ultra Runners, and it's a sticker that says fur, and
Yeah.
it's very coveted.
Yeah, you earn a first sticker.
You sure
yeah,
do.
like you can't buy one. Like you have to earn it. And I even told my mom, she was like, why are you doing this? And I was like, I want this sticker. And she was like, I mean, like, is it an amazing sticker? And I was like, yeah, I mean,
No,
like,
it
it's a great
says fur
sticker.
on it. It makes people think you're a furry, but it's
I mean,
fine.
it probably costs like 6 cents to
But
make.
other
like,
Florida ultra runners will see them and acknowledge them,
Yeah.
either in a parking lot, on the highway, at a race. It says something special about you.
And I was willing to do anything. Like at one point I told him on the trail, like, I will crawl on my hands and knees. Like, and I had time to crawl on my hands and knees because my goal was 50K or 5 o'clock. I was like, I don't want to push my body past 10 hours.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not trained for it. I'm not prepared for it. Like not more than 10 hours. So I crossed the finish line at 9 hours and 49 minutes.
Let's go.
And Lisa is like ready to give me the sticker. And I walk over to her and I feel good. Like I feel great. Not like the situation I had at your race where I thought I was going to die. Like, I thought like, everything felt good at your race. And I was like, oh, great. This is how you die. But she takes the sticker out and she's like getting ready to like congratulate me through like, you're a Florida ultra runner. Like you've completed this 50K. And I was like, I put my head down and I was like, whoa. I was like, that bench is moving. And the bench was going out and it was coming in and it was like rolling. And I was like, I know it's a bench. Like, it shouldn't be doing this. And she immediately, like, God love her. Like, she immediately knew what was going on when I was like, that bench is moving. And then she had me sit down and Josh goes to take my shoes off and I'm trying to form a sentence. I'm trying to tell him something. And I'm like, and I'm saying it in my head, but no words are coming out. Everybody noticed. And all of a sudden,
Oh, yeah.
people are coming in from left field. Like someone's got a Gatorade, someone brought a water. This guy came running with like a bag of ice to put on my spine. Like some lady came with like the multi Swedish fish, which are wonderful.
yeah.
Like I got
The
a bag of
multi-Swedish
chips.
Yeah, multi.
They're
spell it
like, they're
multi.
not red. They're like all
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tropical flavors.
Yeah.
like I got a
Really good.
banana, like I got all this stuff, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, I felt like I was like 6 years old. I was like, I just ran a 50K. I was like, this is amazing. And I'm like, something is wrong with you in your brain, and you're just like, cool. Like, and I probably was like shaking pretty bad for the next like 30 minutes.
Yeah, you should
Woof.
eat food.
Okay.
I'm just
So-
like, that's why
Yeah.
no one else got, like, you just got like a pitcher. You didn't get like even like the race recap. Like I was like put on social media. I was like, and just like that, she's an ultra runner. I was like, I can't do a race recap right now because I'm all scrambled.
Your brain's fried.
Oh my
I was
goodness.
so scrambled, but I'm doing it again.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
you
about to.
are in
2 weeks. Just in 2 weeks from now, you're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Well, I've got some better ideas about like.
We also have some better ideas for you as well.
honestly, I really hope you have some better ideas.
Well, I drink a lot of bone broth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've got these little. It's like a juice box, but it's a bone broth.
Yes, the small ones. Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring those.
Those are highly concentrated, by the way.
Yeah.
They say to mix those with water, just so you're aware.
They also say don't jump 12 miles before you
Yeah.
train, but like who cares? They also say don't run a 50K without eating, but it's okay.
Yeah, you should. We got to figure out some sort of food situation.
But
Calories for bone broth are not that high.
Nah.
No, they're not. But it's
So
Keep going. We need calories. What else do you like to eat?
my friend Lynn, who is
You like to
one
eat your
of my
friend
closest
Lynn?
friends. No. She suggested like those applesauce like squeeze.
Oh, the go-go squeeze.
Yeah.
So, like, baby food
I
is
really
good.
and I do. I eat a lot of baby food.
Yeah.
So baby food, I use it for backpacking trips. They get it now, like you said, like in the pouches instead of the little jars, like when we were
like
growing
actual
up.
baby food.
Actual
Yeah,
baby
I-
food.
Y'all know you can just like puree real food, right?
That I ain't got time for that.
But
Take
puree,
I
a little rotisserie chicken and
but
some
pureed
carrots
real
and-
food doesn't have the nice packaging that keeps it clean, and I use it for backpacking.
Yeah.
So it's very portable. It's shelf stable. You can get all kinds of calories out of a little packet. It's good stuff.
I just want to show you the way of the Twinkie. Please become
No, and at Sombrero Sizzler, like I even told Kevin, like I'm gonna do like Swiss cake rolls, like in the freezer. Like
Yeah.
I was ready, and then while I was out
She
there,
didn't want them. We had them.
the
unappetizing.
thought of eating
You
something
gotta
sweet
force her
like
to
that.
eat.
So
You got to
we
feel
might
forced
be
to
The
eat.
only
Jeff.
instructions
And she
he
just
had
runs away.
was something that I promised Brian that if I needed to pull, he was supposed to watch me and make sure that when it was time to go, I was done. But when the crazy mental things started happening, I was like, he's instructed to pull me when shit gets weird. And I didn't want to tell him, which
okay, we're gonna bring some Tailwind because that's gonna be more calorically dense than some of the other things.
I had
At least a
Goose,
little bit.
I had Chews, I had you name it. I
Well,
had it.
Tailwind is just the
It's just
liquid.
It's an
liquid
electrolyte drink. So
But it's heavy
but
calories.
it has calories in it. And a lot of these electrolytes out there, they brand themselves as low calorie, keto friendly, blah 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 blah. But when you're an ultra runner, you need those calories. So if you can drink calories with your electrolyte, then drink calories.
I
with
mean,
your
do
electrolyte.
I just did a 50K on like 2 slices of pineapple.
Well, you could have.
You also hallucinated heavily
And
And
it was-
almost
it-
fucking passed
you
out,
lost
probably.
the ability to speak.
But when I was sitting there and like a childlike state, I was like, this is so amazing. I was like, wow.
You were delirious.
Yeah.
Nothing hurt.
What
Like,
she's
I
trying to
wasn't
say,
in
Shae,
pain.
is, but did you die? No.
Didn't die.
Who needs shrooms? Come on,
Right?
No, I
Just go starve yourself in a 50K.
For one thing,
No, that's a bad idea. Don't do that.
For TikTok, I'm gonna eat breakfast,
That's good.
That's a
which
good
I
idea.
didn't do. I
Oh
just
my God,
had-
you didn't eat breakfast? Ah! What are you doing?
I'm so scared. I have to shit in rocks. I told my husband I've never had
She
to
has
shit in the
never
woods.
shit in the woods,
and
she
I
does
will
not wanna break the
never shit in the woods.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you will.
Yes.
No, it's just I don't know. Like the bathroom thing scares me.
So
like,
there's
I've never had an accident.
There's 2 porta potties at TikTok.
One at the start,
finish, and
on
one
the
at the
other
Oh
side.
my God, are you ready for this? Like, I know it's TMI, but it's also
It's a pod, it's
WTF.
fine.
I didn't even go to the bathroom the whole.
all?
Well, you didn't
50K.
have anything in your
You had
system.
nothing
You
in
had nothing to
there.
go.
Like, and I remember Alicia was like,
Like no pee either?
no. And she was
oh,
like,
that's not good either.
yeah, Alicia's like, I hope you don't like no blood in your pee. And like when I got home, finally got in the shower.
It's like
I was
coffee.
Josh came in the bathroom and I was like, we don't have to go to the ER tonight. I was like, woo woo. Like, like success.
She
Like,
drank a ton of fluid, but she didn't eat anything.
I drank, I did. I was
That's
drinking
how we
like
classify
30
success, by the way.
No
I
going
was-
to the ER.
I'm not going to the ER. I'm
Hey.
succeeding in life.
Well, I mean, like I have a this is like the significance of my running. Since if we're going to talk about it, I have a inflammation disorder.
Okay.
That I have been tested for. That pops up randomly. It's popped up in my ankles, my wrists, my lungs, my corneas. I went to the ER. I couldn't open my eyes. We were just recently in the ER because my heart muscles were inflamed.
Oh.
And I was having some pretty severe chest pain, and they cannot diagnose me. I've had like the 47 blood panel, like they can't figure it out. And the only thing that stops the flare-ups is the running.
I kind of have an inflammation issue too. It's primarily isolated to my stomach and my penis.
Jesus Christ, Joe. God damn it, Joe.
Yeah. No, I should have gotten my button made this morning or today. I just did not have time.
This button, I thought.
It's coming.
Yeah. Say it again, Kevin.
God damn it, Joe.
Okay. That's the clip I'll use.
But yeah, like it's caused some significant problems in my life, and it's been scary. I've had to take time off of work. Like, what do? Like, you can't open your eyes. Like, I went to the eye doctor, and he's like reading the brochure, and she was like the best of the best. And she looked at me and she was like, I have no idea.
So some kind of autoimmune that they can't figure out.
And they can't. And
It's
I've been,
definitely autoimmune.
you name it. I have been tested for it. Like, I've been tested for lupus. I've been tested for MS. I've been tested multiple times. And they're just like, here's a 7-day prednisone.
Pregnancy.
That's
Pregnancy
honestly-
makes you swell.
Oh, no.
Prednisone, that's pretty much what they do. They're like,
I
you're
listen to
having
Bob
a-
Barker. I've been spayed. I'm all good there.
She's spayed and neutered.
Spayed and neutered. Bob Barker. Control the population. I got that. But yeah, and the only thing that works is running. But at the same time, like sometimes I'm in.
It'll kick you farther.
It's amazing what
I'm in
running.
a lot of pain
Yeah.
because my joints are so swollen. But I know I didn't eat anything, but I did take an ibuprofen. I was
Yeah, those are
800
magic.
milligram ibuprofen. So I was like, I feel great. He was like, well, you took that ibuprofen.
Yeah, running is fantastic.
You should probably,
for so many things.
eat some food.
If you was to go to an autoimmune specialist, and that's one of the things they would
Been
tell
there.
you, they would recommend you exercise. We was talking to our friend Michelle Marino. She's got a heart condition that without running, it would be much, much worse.
Well, when I was in pharmacy school and I was doing pathophysiology, and it was like you had to study all of these different diseases and disorders, and I noticed like this is where my running started. Was I was almost 200 pounds, and I was very unhealthy, and I was very unhappy, and I was going through pharmacy school, and literally every prevention for any type of disease or disorder that you could get was diet and exercise.
Yep.
And we went out one night, and a friend of mine took this picture of us out, and I saw how I looked, and I went the next day and I bought a pair of all shoes, New Balance.
Oh.
Got them. They were champs till the end, and I started
I
running.
think Joe's a New Balance
Joe's a New
fan,
Balance
though.
fan.
I was about to say,
These were like just like New Balance, like run to Walmart. These weren't like New Balance, like
These are like your dad's mowing the lawn.
mowing the lawn shoes.
no, they were beautiful. They were black and pink.
Yeah, I had to give up on New Balance this year. I've got a pair sitting in my closet. That's what I twisted my ankle yesterday.
In New Balance?
In a run. I was wearing my good shoes were wet, so I put on my old New Balance, and they're not old. They got like 50 miles on them, maybe 60. And the foam on this new 1080 they have, it's just horrible. It collapses, and so I start running on the outside of my feet in these shoes.
Oh, that's how I do.
Yeah, and so I can't run these shoes anymore.
You know, I had a very long conversation with Topo regarding my Topo shoes.
Oh, so tell us about your Topo shoes.
Yeah, you guys listen to the pod? Did you guys see the shoes?
I mean, I've heard it once or twice.
All right. So, I bought a new pair of shoes for PTC, kind of leading into PTC, and I got 27 miles on them. They just like destroyed
Were those just ones that
the
you
brand
had
new ones. Yeah.
when
brand-
we ran on the trail, and you were like, "No
No.
one's asked me how fast I can run."
No,
No,
but I
those
do
are other
appreciate
new
that
shoes.
when you ask me
No
how
one's
fast
asked me
I
how
run
fast
when
I
I
can
get
run
new
these.
shoes. I appreciate that. But anyway, so I brought brand new shoes and they just like got destroyed. So I had a good conversation with the Topo rep, and he was like, "Yeah, you're the third call this week," and I'm like, "Well, that's kind of a warning sign that hey, we have problems here with these shoes." So
Why I don't run in Topos?
yeah, I mean, I do. I love Topo.
I love
though.
my
I do too.
Topos.
I'm a Brooks girl.
Oh, well, that's probably you got narrow feet.
Yeah, I just have these big.
You're not-
I got these big duck feet. All right, look at them.
Whack whack.
I got duck feet.
I got some weird feet.
You ain't
too.
got weird feet. You got-
So what was
So
the?
yeah, I tried to take pictures of the shoes. I talked to the engineer, and they were like, "Yeah, they wanted to know more about my running and things like that, and how long I've been running." And I sent them a bunch of pictures of my shoes, and
And then he asked for pictures of your feet, and you're like, okay. And then
Yeah.
he asked for some other pictures, and you were like,
Of your penis?
well,
yeah. And then he was like, "Bend
if
over."
you need it, if you need it for the shoe research, sure.
I mean, I don't, I don't know where we're going with this, but I feel very violated right now.
Find those pictures on OnlyFans.
Wiki feet.
Oh my gosh, we could make some money on OnlyFans.
No, we ain't making no money. Nobody wants to see my feet. I assure
We're having
you.
to pay people
I
to look
assure
at
you that.
Kevin, tell me about your 2 gross toes.
Yeah, I have more than 2 gross toes right now.
Oh my goodness, we drained his toenail.
Did you want to
are
see
not,
it?
No,
Do you wanna see the
should
video?
not be, as a
We
medical
took video.
professional, do not
Here,
do that.
we gotta show you the video.
We'll show her the
we had to
video.
drain his toenail.
It's
I will
so
die.
nasty.
This is why I do pharmacy, dude. I
It was
can't
like
look
blood
at
went
y'all's gross stuff.
squirted out the
No,
end of it.
we should not be doing
And Joe
that.
went like this. He went, and then he licked it.
I'm not even surprised, but you should not be doing that.
We have medical professionals that will
Medical
disagree with you on that.
You okay?
Listen,
to
let
each
you
their
look
own.
at it.
Do you,
You're
bro?
gonna look at it. You're gonna say, anyway, back to my shoes. So they gave me a refund for my shoes, and I ordered a pair of the Hoka Skyflow, one size up, extra wide.
Okay.
So
Big shoe.
Extra wide.
Well, he's got big
Duck feet.
I got duck feet.
You know.
Look very.
You know what they say about big feet?
You wear big
Big
shoes.
Big shoes.
Big socks, too.
big socks.
It's true.
So, really excited to watch you progress. It's been fun. I really was pleased whenever you came out to my race and you did the 2 prairies and you went out there on all those crazy trails and came back and finished it. And then bang, bada boom. I mean, you were just moving. I mean, and so next goal, 2 weeks from now, we got the TikTok. You're going to do the 12-hour again.
You're gonna do the whole 12? You're gonna try to run and get as many miles as you
No.
can.
This
You got to
is-
do the whole 12. We're
You do
going to
the
be
whole
doing
12.
the relay.
Yeah, because I would like to just watch you guys.
I think you could.
profile.
I think you got 40 plus in you.
No, I got.
think you can hit 50.
I got a plan. I got something coming up.
Oh, what do you got? What's
What? So tell us about what's coming up then, Jesse.
Does he know first off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in. The
Oh,
limit.
he
Yeah, I
he
don't
does?
think his face says
There's a lot of
otherwise.
stuff going on.
His face says he doesn't know.
Yes.
I'm sure I do.
The 100K. You know.
100K?
He knows about the 100K.
Oh, which 100K you gonna do?
It's gonna be another sombrero
Okay.
event. They're not gonna know the full
We'll have
details.
to tell people about this.
Yeah, it's out. He's already.
Yeah,
released
it's
it.
out. He'll have the final meeting tomorrow, but the details
It's
there's
the
certain
same
details that
weekend
we can't.
as Painted Horse.
Well, I have to
Oh,
do
no,
painted
that's-
horse.
Well, I haven't
Yeah,
put it
she's
out yet,
doing-
but
It's the same weekend.
Because my plan is painted horse. My plan is 2 prairies. Like my plan is to just
okay.
Pretty sure.
do all of this suffering all over again.
Yeah.
We have to look at that.
Yeah,
Just
I'll
gotta
have to
do
look at it.
faster.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah.
So, but you are conserving some energy there for 100K is what you're telling us.
Yeah.
They got a
Like
he's doing a 48 hour.
2025 is getting wild.
Yeah.
Getting wild in 2025.
Heck yeah.
So then is the eventual goal a 100-miler?
I don't know, because my thing is I don't necessarily want to be running all night. I don't necessarily want to be sleeping on the side of the road.
It's great.
I think
You gotta poop outside,
that
though.
100K is probably going to be my limit, but I
don't know, right?
I know, because I said like 10
You have
years
no
ago,
idea.
like I'm a marathon runner and that's it.
It'll be further than that.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Look at that. He spoke it to existence.
Yep.
Well, he has been my biggest supporter.
Now let's talk about that.
Actually, there's a great story I really
love it.
wanted to share.
Yeah, you should share it.
I know
So-
what you're talking about.
I do too. I've heard
I
this story.
know. So when I ran like a marathon like a million years ago, and it sucked, and I wasn't trained for it. I didn't properly prepare for it. So when I was getting ready to do Space Coast, I did their 50th year anniversary, and I was so going to be prepared for this marathon. It was my last one. So because of the IT band injury, like I started seeing a sports massage therapist 2 months prior. Like once a week, we were doing a lot of cupping, we were doing a lot of scraping. I was so afraid. So, and I actually trained for this one, like back-to-back 20-mile races. Like it really started to wear on me because I am a mom of 3. Like I do work a million hours a week. And
we were putting some miles on that train.
And he's like a wrangler. Like he rides the bike while I run. We do like these hard, and he was out there with me like every step of the way. And I started to really lose it. And I started to really get discouraged. Well, my first marathon was inspired by Becca Pisa. I don't know. She is the first American woman who's won the World Marathon Challenge, the 7 marathons in 7 days on 7 continents. And I watched her.
She won all 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's
Male
done it
and
twice.
female won both.
She's a native Boston. She actually just I don't want to say recently, it's within the last couple years, ran the Boston Marathon, went back to the finish line, ran it again with the race director because I don't know if you guys know, but the race director always runs last, so no one's DFL'd. And she ran it again, and she's been like my idol of
Inspiration,
running.
sure.
Well, when that particular marathon, when training got tough, he actually reached out to Becca Pisa and told him that my wife, like, you're her Michael Jordan of running, and she's watched
is
you
an
for years.
absolutely amazing person.
Oh my God, we're like
I never
friends
would have
now,
thought
like-
that I got the response that I got.
Like
from her.
even
It was
on
unbelievable.
my ultra picture, like that I just recently posted on Facebook, like you'll see that like Becca Pisa like loved my picture, like and she actually sent me like a personalized video, like, and she was like, your boyfriend Josh reached out to me, and he's so supportive of you, and I could not ask for a more supportive partner. He is not only just okay with my crazy ideas, by my side for most of them, but now he's like pacing me out there and crew chiefing me, and he's ready to go. Like I'm kind of slacking off the night before, and he's getting it done, and he's making sure I'm like fully prepared. And
Except eating.
Well,
That's not his fault though.
but he,
I tried.
he-
Yeah, I know
tried,
you did.
yeah.
I know you did.
every loop, he was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "I
He
want
made
a
you
high
pizza.
C. I want a Capri Sun."
The night before, we had steak and pasta and garlic bread.
Oh shit.
Oh my God, with sauteed mushrooms when this and it's always extravagant. Like I was on the treadmill the other day, and he was gonna make hot dogs for the kids. I'd have made hot dogs, buns, and chips. He had like grilled hot dogs with onions and coleslaw
gotta
and
mix it
chili
up a little
dogs,
bit, yeah.
and I'm like, these kids would have gotten like,
boil hot dog.
Microwave.
yeah.
Well, she likes boiled, so I boiled some of them. And then the
I'm
rest
not a
of them-
salt person, which I learned this weekend. I
Yeah, you need to
take
eat
salt. My
salt.
hands. I had to take my watch off.
You have little
Like,
sausage fingers.
It was so bad. I don't know if you guys watch like those TikToks where they're like making like the nail on the fake finger.
Oh yeah.
I had fake fingers. Like, my nail was like raised above my
So
finger.
my fingers swell really bad, and it's not actually related to salt because I've tried experimenting like more salt, less salt, no salt, tons of salt, like all that, and it doesn't change for me. It's just heat related, or if I'm walking a lot.
It's just the swinging.
I think it's-
Yep.
That's probably what it is for me because in the wintertime, my fingers go white. I don't know.
That's-
That's what I have.
tips.
I have that problem.
Yeah.
I lose feeling in my hands really
But
bad.
there's like, it's like a circulation thing, or there's like this autoimmune disease that happens. But hey, I've already been
Raynaud's.
tested for that
Yeah.
autoimmune disease, and I know that I don't have that. So yeah, like my fingers, that happened at Noonan's Lake. The first time I
Yeah.
pulled my gloves off, my fingertips were
Oh,
white.
one of the
half her
Noonan's,
finger
when I did
white.
Noonan's Lake, it was so cold.
It was
oh
very
my
cold that morning.
God.
We did this in the 30s that morning.
Yeah.
No thanks, I pass.
And Florida cold is cold.
It's because it's
Right on
a
the
wet
lake.
cold.
It's so cold when it's Florida.
And I'm
cold.
not a happy winter runner. And I normally love the summer, but this summer.
Oh, I cannot wait for it to cool down. My runs have been so miserable this summer.
I actually bought like the proper running, like attire for running in the cold this past winter. So it wasn't like too bad. But
I've been daydreaming about going up to North Carolina and visiting family just so I could run up there.
Funny.
sounds like hills.
You guys, go
What's
ahead.
going to be next for you? Because are you going to keep going up in distance, or what's your plan?
Yeah, you. What are you?
You're just going to keep pacing her until
Pacing
you
her?
pace 100
Pacing-
miles.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't mind doing it. Yeah, it's all right. I like crewing. That's always fun.
Yeah,
crewing
It's
is
like a
fun.
party. It's a good
Yeah,
time. I get to
yeah.
involve. I get to talk to all the runners. Like the
Yeah.
last one.
You're coming to TikTok, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's going to be fun.
Yeah, we'll have a good time at
He
TikTok.
is forever my finish line. is what I say now. He is forever at my finish line.
So when we say, where's the finish? You're going to point to him.
It's him.
Right there.
It is.
That's it.
And like, yeah, this last race, like the front runners, he actually goes out to like pace me, and the front runners like know him. They're like, how am I doing? Like, what's going on? Like, they
Well, I'm
all
like the
knew.
only guy that was crewing that day that was sitting there facing the course came within feet of where I was at.
Yeah.
Start finish line was right there, so they like realized I'm the only guy paying attention. Started asking how far ahead's the leader.
Yeah.
How's the guy?
Yeah.
And I was there, I'm like, he's only 30 seconds ahead. He's a million
Oh, so that gave you something really
Yeah,
fun to
so
do
I was,
of being
keeping
like
up for him.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun at the last race we was at together, and I could see that he enjoys the crewing, and it's fun. You should come help us out sometimes. We got a bunch of people doing the across Florida this winter. We could use some help.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're already registered.
I think she
No,
always,
I went on there, and I think
Oh, you're talking about for the actual Across Florida event next year.
like
Yeah,
I
that's
think
next year.
for like Joe Fuller, like I think I
Oh,
went
no,
in
no.
and like
Oh,
Oh,
Wait.
you can
no.
Skunk Ape.
Skunk Ape.
what's
Skunk
his long one? Like the
Skunk
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 Ape
Ape
100.
Okay, yeah. So we're
Yeah.
we're on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
The-
love
the-
Which aid station did you request one already?
no. I
Okay.
just like
Well,
weren't.
I don't know. He's got that set up.
And we
Yeah,
are.
he does.
Does he?
I put in for the full time at Pruitt.
Wait, where's? Because I'm registered to be on an aid station somewhere on 200.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the,
okay, yeah.
that's the Skunk Ape.
Oh,
100.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I think we're volunteering next weekend at
So-
the Skunk
Yeah, I
Ape,
think
the
we
boar.
have
Wild boar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be out there running.
We
that
had a
one.
good time the last time.
Yeah, that was.
We had a
good
great time.
We had a good group.
It's a party in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a good group.
So and I love when she's talking about you, how she looks at you. She looks at you like a newlywed.
He's my best friend. Especially like he supports every single stupid fucking idea I have. He's like,
Well, I got to be there to make sure you're okay.
and it's so funny. He's like all the time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, I know you want to.
Yeah.
I know how
But
bad you want to.
I am gonna throw him under the bus.
Oh shit.
Here it
Because
goes.
there's been a couple times where you get emotional when you leave, like your dopamine, your serotonin's depleted, you get sad, you get emotional, and sometimes he's like, I don't even understand why you do this. I can't understand why you would put yourself through that. And then like two days later, I'm like, hey, this race, and he's like, let's go. So
Funny.
Well, I
He
know
just
once you
doesn't
get
like
one,
seeing
it's
you,
not
like-
it's only going to be bad. It's like the one like this last time where you take a big step up.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Marathons
It's-
have I knew like
we're good
those,
now.
you're-
It's going to be
you're good
easier
on
next
those.
time.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
That talk's
Yeah.
going to feel easier.
And I'll tell you, I ran part of that course that you ran, and it fucking blowed. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was the shitty. I mean,
That
I
was
love the
pretty
course, but don't
rough.
get me wrong. But it was a lot.
Do you
of
really
elevation.
love the course, or are you just saying that?
There was, well, they just had the one hill that was.
no, there's
It
two
didn't go
hills.
straight up, but like you're going like around the side, so you're
You're signing them
running
out.
on an angle.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah.
I can
Keeps
tell you
going
this.
around and around. Like you never get a flat spot. You're
Yeah, he's always around.
Yeah.
It's not that bad when you're hallucinating.
Because it looks straight because you're already your head sideways.
Well, he had to like hold his arm up like this to kind of pull me up. And then the downhill, oh my God, is so much worse. Like so bad because you want to kind of run it down, but your body hurts so bad. Like I'm actually like, I'm so ready for TikTok. Like all my nerves are gone from TikTok. So I'm like, I just did this.
Yeah.
And it'll be good because you're going to see so many people. Yes,
Yes.
there's a lot of people
yeah,
that
we
do
talked
clear
about
off
that.
after the 6 hour.
Oh, but there's still.
but there's so many people doing the
So many
relay,
people.
the whole 12. It's so good.
But like I already have my pancake 50K, so I'm good. The first one's supposed to suck. You make this, you throw it away. You make another one. You keep going. Like I already have.
So we'll
it.
look for 40 plus miles. in
No.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
from
40
now.
Yeah.
miles.
50
40.
or 5.
She says she wants to do 50 so she can
50
like,
or 5.
hang out in the.
Yeah, like I just
wanna
want to
do
like
50 miles?
hang out with you guys.
She's going to do 50 miles.
50K
Oh.
or 5. I just
Wait,
50 or
50K or
5?
5?
because I'm gonna
Oh,
give
5
myself
p.m.
10 hours.
5 p.m.
Yeah. So that was my goal.
okay.
No.
I
So
was
she's like, if
thinking-
I can't run 50K, I'm doing 5 miles.
Yeah.
That's exactly. I was like,
No,
what?
like I'm
Yeah,
either
we're
gonna
going.
I'm either gonna get a 50K or I'm gonna run until 5 p.m.
No, I think you're going to do a 12
Because
hour
the
run.
big
I think you should
I
just
think-
do a 12.
I was trying to go out
Yeah.
Saturday night. So that's why I wanted to be done by 5. And then
You're not going out Saturday night.
We didn't
You'll be
go out.
You'll be hanging out with us at TikTok.
he was, we were laying in bed and he put on the Gator game and I was like, what do you want to do? And he's like, I'm down to do whatever you want to do. And I was like,
As long as it involves my couch and my TV.
and I was all ready to go out. And then he was like, do you think you should go out and drink alcohol? I was like, maybe we should order pizza. I was like, maybe
Pizza
not.
was.
Nice.
It was wise advice. He's like, maybe you don't need to go out and drink a bunch of beer. And I was like, that's fair.
Yeah.
And as a Gator fan, that's the first game in a while since October of last year. So.
And then you fell asleep.
I saw us win. We won.
I'm like, bro, sleeping.
That's so funny.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing what you do in the future. And when you come back after your 100-mile race, we look forward to that interview.
Yeah.
Whoa. 100K.
100 mile. We won't talk to you again until 100 mile.
Oh,
That's not true.
Do not underestimate. I will be on that treadmill.
Oh, yes. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Tell us about your treadmill running.
I love it.
And tell me why. I don't get it.
Oh my God, I love it. Let me tell you, I have a Florida room.
And I will say, this was a complete switch for her.
Oh my God, no.
Hated
Funny.
the treadmill.
Oh my God, funny story. I have had 6 treadmills and it's been a revolving door. Like, I want to be a treadmill runner and I sell it. But I've always made a profit. I buy them and I sell them. And I've always made a profit. Like, this treadmill, because
y'all got any of them treadmills?
I've fallen on a treadmill before. And it was so traumatic. Like my little kid, this was years ago, had to run in and pull the thing because I was stuck between the treadmill and my bed. Like just getting like railed by that.
She felt like she was back in high school again.
I had the biggest bruises.
Back
on
with
the
the cross-country
side.
team
it
one more
was
time.
just-
Joe.
It was just, and I think like my 6-year-old ran in and he was like pulled that little magnet thing and like saved me because I couldn't even get out. Like, but anyways, I've had a revolving door of treadmills. Like I buy them, like I have these like great ideas. Like I'm gonna run on the treadmill and then I sell them. And I think I've done like he's like this last treadmill. He's like I'm not
Every year
moving.
since I've moved back to
He's
Florida,
like,
I have.
not. And then he's like, I'm not moving these.
They're so
ever
heavy.
again.
And the one we have now is by
The heaviest.
far the
It's
biggest.
What'd you get?
Old school Reebok.
It's a Reebok, but it's
wonderful.
the commercial one.
But it
a
was sold to
big
me
one.
cheap by someone who was like, do not sell this.
It
treadmill.
had like 0 usage on it. An old lady lived down the road had it, and she's like, "You can just here you go."
And
It's nice. It's-
I don't know. Like I have it in such a great position. Like I have a Florida room. Like it's kind of got like the windows, kind of like what you have here. And I've got it set up pretty good. And I've got like a little fan. And I put Netflix or Disney Plus or something on my phone. And I don't have to focus a whole lot. Like I just run. And like I don't know if you guys noticed
like-
like on Strava. Like my
Set it and forget it. The Ron Popeil style of a run. You just put a speed on and set it and forget it.
And I love it. And it's so much easier for me to run faster. I think it's like almost easier kind of on my joints to be on that treadmill and I don't have to worry about the terrain. And I love it. And like, I love it until like my kids come out and they all have like Krispy Kreme donuts and they sit in front of my treadmill
and they do that.
often. And I'm pretty sure my dog wants to take a run.
Oh shit.
And he like will come to the front and he looks like the happiest dog in the world and he'll put one foot up and I'm like, one day this is going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
And I'm going to end up in the hospital when you
Because your dog
finally
jumped on
get
it.
up. But I work a lot.
Yeah.
I've had I was supposed to always run a Space Coast full, but with my work schedule in the past, like it's always been like derailed by work. So I am using my treadmill now for convenience to make sure I don't miss my runs
Yeah.
because, you know, we have a very expensive hobby
Yeah.
and I'm not taking away from my children what they want and what they need for my expensive hobby. So I work a lot. So
It's amazing how expensive this cheap hobby is.
So I have a
Running is
race
free,
idea
right?
for you.
Just go outside and run.
So there is a race called Satan's Sidewalk, 66.6. You can either do the 66.6K or you can do the 66 hours and whatever. And if you do, and it's all treadmill, and so you log your information. Yeah. So it's a treadmill virtual event.
Send me the link. I'll do it.
I was thinking, because like if you do 100 miles in 66.6 hours, you get a belt buckle.
Ooh, send me the link.
Yep.
I'm like YOLO. Like, I love my treadmill.
Hey, here's the thing though. You got to eat.
He could bring me like
The door.
Well, he could bring you a lot of stuff
mac
like he
and
did this
cheese,
weekend.
Like I'm right there.
And you wouldn't need it. He brought you a lot
I
of
would need a
stuff.
hot. No, you know what's great? You know what we do with the treadmill is when we're testing out new foods
Yeah.
that I want to eat on like
On
a
your
race.
runs, yeah.
I like to do it on the treadmill because if stuff goes south,
I'm sure when
the
he's trying to give
bathroom
you a
is
hot
like
dog, he doesn't want you
25
on
feet
his
away.
treadmill.
You're so concerned about shitting in the woods.
I am.
That's really this whole thing. She's like, I can't eat because I don't want to shit in the woods.
I am not a lady by any means, and that's the only thing ladylike that I'm holding on to, and I will hold on to it by both hands. So like when we were like trying out the Totino's pizza and like the Swiss case rolls, I was like on the treadmill because my bathroom is 15 feet away. I was like, if it goes south, we'll be fine.
You're gonna have to
So
go in the woods eventually.
I'll eat all day long. I'll pause the treadmill and use my
You just
wonderful
you
bathroom.
could just walk on. Oh yeah, to go to the bathroom. Yes.
I honestly, my last, I did, what did Brian have me do? Like 16 miles on that treadmill. I was like, I'd go
you got a long
16
way
more.
today.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd want to go 16 miles on a treadmill.
I will watch every Pixar movie and not care. Like, what's the worst that can happen?
What's
Like,
your favorite Pixar movie then?
mine? I love A Bug's Life. It's
Really?
so underrated. I love it.
I liked ants.
Do you know how much cussing is in Ants?
A lot of it.
If you put the subtitles on, the Sylvester Stallone, he told me, he's like, don't be a bitch.
What?
He does. You got to put the subtitles on.
They
So
put
you
a
don't hear
lot
it,
of
huh?
adult
Mom of
humor real
3,
subtly
yeah.
in those movies.
He's like,
because
oh, don't be a
parents take their
bitch.
kids.
Yeah, oh yeah. Put the subtitles on.
It's like the Disney and all their subliminal sexual messages.
I've heard this on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were there. They were there.
All right, so we just signed you up for that race. You're now signed up.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link.
YOLO.
100 miles.
What's the
one and
worst? Wait, I got 66 hours?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do it 66 hours.
66.6 hours
do that
to do
on a
100
weekend.
miles.
I
Well, that is
100
that's
wait,
over-
100
that's-
miles?
Yeah. Or you can do the 66.6K, which is about 40 miles.
Just do the fucking
But
100 miles.
if you, well, you know what? Obviously, don't have to rush into this.
66 hours. That's like,
That's almost 3 days.
Yeah.
oh my God. Like
72
You know
hours
what's funny is
you
like
could run it and take a nap. and then-
this last
Are you allowed to run it and take a nap, or does it have to be one event?
Yes.
Does it have to
You
be
can do it.
continuous?
You get the cumulative 100 miles over the 66.6 hours.
What if I teach my dog how to run on the treadmill?
Just strap your little watch right to him. Here you go.
It's like a world record time.
Why is his heart rate 324? I don't understand.
No, my dog's a sprinter. He's not a marathoner.
Okay.
I've tried to get my cats to get on the treadmill, because I've seen it. You know, like how they have the fat cats and they put them on an underwater treadmill to make the fat cat lose weight.
Underwater treadmill?
Yeah.
Like they
The
drown
water?
your
No,
cat?
they don't drown the cat. It's like up to their chest.
It's a hydrotherapy.
It's a hydrotherapy treadmill.
They do it with
Yes.
horses. Yeah.
I've seen them do it with horses.
Not
you know-
cat.
Yes, with cats.
Oh, well, I know what I'm YouTubing.
Fatty fat cats. They put them on little underwater treadmill thingies.
That
Cats,
is a well-trained
cats
cat.
hate water. They will destroy you. If
That's
you
what I'm thinking. Like you were
Yeah.
talking about Satan something.
Yeah.
Putting a cat in a
Satan's
bathtub.
butthole.
Yeah.
That was me at TikTok. I mean, at PTC.
I just can't imagine a cat in a tub. I know that every time I've ever tried, I'd come out dead.
Yeah.
I've died a lot.
0 to 10 would not recommend.
Yeah. All right. So we really appreciate you guys coming back
Yeah,
in here.
absolutely.
I mean, we're so looking forward to seeing what you're going to do in the future. And
We're so excited for TikTok.
TikTok is going to be
Yeah.
fun. We're going to
I'm
pressure you
excited
12
too.
hours.
Oh my
so-
God, I'm
Yeah.
going to crush TikTok.
I am
I hope I
excited
don't
about
eat my
TikTok.
Well, and
words.
you're gonna
Fun.
have we're gonna have fun because we're gonna be doing relay, and so then we can go out with you. Like that's one
Yeah.
of the
Well, it's
things.
gonna be
like
like a big crew of people and like all
Oh, there's a
everyone
shitload of
knows
people.
going to be there. So
Stacy's
I know a lot of
running.
people there.
Yeah.
Stacy is,
I'm
Mary
just
is.
gonna-
all
I'm
kinds of
good.
people
Yeah,
running.
I've been doing training runs with Mary.
Alicia's gonna
Alicia's
be
doing
there.
it.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna diddy bop with my girls, and we're gonna have a great time.
Pretty much.
Heck yeah.
They got good food. Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Not that I'll
Well,
do this.
Okay, yeah, it's good stuff.
I'll eat enough for you. Don't worry.
Let's go.
All right, Shae.
All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Where's the Finish podcast. Check us out on our website, where'sthefinishpodcast.com. Like us on the socials, Facebook and Instagram. And make sure you share this with your frenemy. If you don't like them very much, make them become a fan. And we will see you next time.
Let's go. Have a conversation.
This is like,
It gets less weird after a little while.
I'm thinking that's why I keep drinking. I'll be fine.
Nice.
I just need to put like vodka in like my pack for my Reese's. And I'll
We
be
have some
fine.
alcohol for her.
No.
Oh, do you want to try Malort?
No, I didn't know.
Oh,
I
yeah,
heard
okay,
the
we already
story.
said- yeah,
No,
okay.
absolutely not.
Absolutely.